Hi guys, so today we're going to be looking at a challenge question, and this question has a lot to do with missing numbers. So we're going to basically get a few clues, a few hints towards what a number could be. We have a little question here to look at, and we're just going to basically go through by sort of process of elimination and use our maths knowledge to make sure that the numbers fit into the criteria that we've been given, so we can answer this question successfully. So Blake is thinking of a number. His number is a 6-digit odd number, has the same number of thousands as ones, is greater than 500,000, has a digit sum of 26. Write the two numbers that could be Blake's. Okay, so we know straight away that Blake's number is a 6-digit number. So straight away I'm just going to write out 6 little spaces like this, just so we can actually see 6 digits and kind of get a better sense of where each number is going to go, just so we can see it. And I feel like this just helps me work through questions like this a lot easier if I can actually see it properly. So we know this is a 6-digit number, and it has to be an odd number as well, which means that the last digit over here is going to have to finish in a 1, a 3, a 5, a 7 or a 9, because those are our odd numbers. So the next kind of hint that I would look at is that it's greater than 500,000, because that's going to give us the starting number, so the first number. So we know that 500,000 is 500,000, so this number is going to have to be anywhere from 600,000, 700,000, 800,000, 900,000. So we know that it's going to be greater than 500,000. So for this one, let's just go ahead and put a 6 in there, because we know that if we put a 6 in this box, that actually has a value of 600,000. So we know that's more than 500,000, more than 500,000. So I'm just going to give this one a tick, just so that we can see which ones we've done. We know that that's correct as well, which is great. And the next question I would look at is the second one, because I would look at the has a digit sum of 26, because we've given our first number here. I would just minus each number off of this, so we can kind of keep track of how much we have to make with what we have left. So for example, I mean that if we have 26, we're going to minus the 6, which gives us 20, right? So we have to make 20 up with those last 5 numbers. We have to make sure that all these digits added together make 26. So we have 20 left to make. So we're going to keep looking at that after every time we put a number in. But the next one I would look at is has the same number of thousands as 1. So the 1,000 value in this question is the 4th digit, and the 1 value in this number is the 1st digit. So those two numbers have to be the same digit. Now we know that this number has to be odd, so the last number has to be odd, which means that the 1,000 and the 1, both of those numbers have to be the same number, and they both have to be odd. So to make it nice and easy, I'm just going to put that number as a 3, because 3 is an odd number, and now they have both the same value. So together, that's another 6. So we've added another 6 into the situation. So 20 minus 6 is 14. So we have to make up 14 with our 3 digits we have left. So let's give that one a tick as well, and we can also tick the odd number. So we don't actually have anything else to make up apart from the digit sum. So these numbers don't have to be specific, it being odd or even or anything like that. So we're just going to make sure that this number actually adds up. And to make it easy for you, I'm just going to put 14, let's put a 4 in there, because 14 minus 4 is 10, which just makes this pretty easy. So at the minute we have 6, 4, 3, missing number, and a 3. We have 10 left and 2 spaces. So if we just do 10 divided by 2, which is 5, we can just put 2 5s in there, just to make that nice and simple. So we're just going to go back and actually double check our number, just to make sure that we have got everything correct. So is our number 6 digits? 6, 4, 3, 5, 5, 3. Yeah, it is 643,553. So that's great. Has the same number of thousands as ones. So we have 3,000 and we have 3. Yes, it does. Is greater than 500,000. 600,000 is greater than 500,000. It has a digit sum of 26. So 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. 13 plus 5 is 18. 18 plus 5 is 23. 23 plus 3 is 26. So going through one by one on these hints, we've managed to make a number that fits the criteria. So it's just kind of process of elimination for this question. So we do have to make one more number. Now this time, this number is going to have to be different from the number that we just made. But we know that we can do it, and it's pretty straightforward. So we're just going to go through step by step and basically go through the same exact process to get this number. So this time I'm just going to write 26 up here as well for us to keep track of that digit sum. So we can go 26. So is this number 6 digits? I've written 6 little spaces here. The number does have 6 digits, so that's great. And remember, it has to be an odd number. So this one at the end has to be either a 1, a 3, a 5, a 7, or a 9. This number has to be greater than 500,000. So last time we went for a 6. This time I'm just going to go for an 8, because 8 is greater than 5. So I know that by putting an 8 there, that means 800,000, and 800,000 is greater than 500,000. And now we've put an 8 in, so if we do 26 minus the 8 we just put in, we get 18. So let's go ahead and put that in there. So we have 18 to make up for our digit sum in 5 spaces. So I think that is very doable. So the next one, same as last time, is that I would look at next is that this number has the same number of thousands as it does ones. And remember, it is an odd number, so the last digit has to be an odd number. So this time I think we should go for 5s. So let's put a 5s in the place where thousands are represented, and a 5 in where the ones are represented. So altogether that's 10. So our 18 minus our 10 gives us 8. So we have 8 to make up in our 3 spaces. And we know that this number is now odd number, has the same digits as thousands as 1, and is greater than 500,000. So again, all we have to do now is make sure that the digit sum is 26. So we have 8 to make up in 3 spaces. So let's just go for a 2. 8, 2, 5. And our 8 minus our 2 gives us 6. So we have 6 to make up in our 2 spaces. So let's just go for a 4 and a 2. Because 2 and 4 together make 6. So we've got another number, 825,425. So is this number 6 digits? Yes, it is. Is this an odd number? Ends in a 5? Yes, it is. Has the same number of thousands as ones? We have 5,000 and we have 5. Yes, it is. Yes, it does. It's greater than 500,000. 825,425. Yes, it is. Has a digit sum of 26. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. 15 plus 4 is 19. 19 plus 2 is 21. And 21 plus 5 is 26. So we can go ahead and fill that in. So we've made 2 numbers that fit this criteria and could be Blake's number. But as you can see, all we did there was just go through the clues and the hints that we got, just to kind of go through process of elimination and finally make it easy for ourselves to make that final number.